Howdy, boys and girls. Guess what? Here's a new installment of some motorcycle epicness. So today is a special day. I am finally going to bring the FZ600 home. You guys can follow along. So let's go and pick up a bike. How about that? Let's start with just get in the car and doing that. I think that's a great idea. Come on, Abby. Sure. Come on, Abby. Let's go. Good girl. Stay. Good girl. Ready, dog? Here we go. Here we go. Y'all remember Shop Dog? She's gotten slightly larger. All right, there's also Project 900. So, for those of you that are subscribers and actually want to know, Project 900 has not gotten anywhere yet. So, that'll happen too. I promise. Rolls. She rolls. Yeah, you get to see daylight again. Daylight again. Following me to bed. Ride on the struggle bus. Oh, there we go. The old girl hasn't seen daylight in about a year, and I didn't film my mom helping me push this thing up the hill. As she's laughing to the side there. The moto mom, as it were. Here she is, man. We're gonna get her in the truck and get her back to Idaho with those brand new sparkly spark plugs that are in there. And my goodness, she's so close. She's so close to being done. And we're gonna do it fine. The truck has a motorcycle in it. You can probably see it back over there, my shoulder. Unfortunately, as I was running to grab the one of the stands real quick to get it in there, the wheel chock, she fell over. Fortunately, it didn't hurt my truck. My truck's not even got 2,000 miles on it yet, so I'm actually quite glad that it didn't damage anything like that. So we're on our way home, back to Idaho. So we've got her, we got her home. There she is. And if you notice from earlier videos and probably even this morning that the fairing's gone and half of the fairing up top is broken off. That was my little goof. Let's just say, always have a buddy, or at least someone to watch and make sure the bike doesn't fall over when you're reaching down to grab the wheel chock. It's a resto, man. What are you gonna do? It's probably gonna end up being a track bike in the first place anyway. I'm thinking I might do some vintage racing with it, so if that's what happens, that's what happens. And it just so happens that it's gonna be a ready to rock 600cc vintage racer. We got honeydews, man. now that we got this bike back here, I can actually do a little bit of inventory and kind of make a decision on what I'm going to need to buy. And what I want to kind of do is give everybody a quick idea as to how I go about finding parts, because I've had that question a couple times, like, hey, how do you find the parts that you're finding for some of these vintage bikes? So right now what I have is a piece of the fork that I can't just find the right Schrader valve for it. Basically, I have a Schrader valve that was bent in the original one, so I'm looking for the replacement. So this guy, I'm on partzilla.com. You go into Partzilla and you can go in and find, I'm in catalog, Yamaha motorcycle, 1986, FZ600S, front fork. And now I can pull up the parts schematic for that entire section of the motorcycle. What I'm looking for is this little piece right here. 45 air valve compression, ships in 9 to 12 days. It's 33 bucks. So apparently I can still get that part. That's pretty cool. But you can see that this cap, the air valve cap, is not available. So maybe I want to find the original cap. Luckily for me, I have the original cap for that. But what I'm doing is I'm taking and highlighting this part number down here, and I'm just going to copy it and put it in my clipboard. When I go over to Yamaha, or to eBay here, you simply put Yamaha, because that's the brand of motorcycle I'm looking for, is a Yamaha, and I paste the part number in right behind it. Nothing more. You don't want to overclog your search things. Don't go in there and put Yamaha cap for fork, because it'll bring up a bunch of forks, it'll bring up a bunch of different caps for other things. You want a Yamaha part number, Yamaha part number. When you're looking for stuff, you're just looking for the Yamaha part number. Boom, first thing that pops up for $5 is the cap that goes on that fork. That's how I go about finding most of my parts. Another great place to go and find parts, let's just give you an example. I'm a member on this site. Matter of fact, somebody, a subscriber, thank you very much. He and I were emailing back and forth or commenting the other day about a ZX6. And I've been a member on this forum for quite a long time. ZX6R.com. You can find just about any part that you might be looking for if you go into the for sale section. I just came across this piece. Now, if you can see, for our bike, we have a broken right side fairing. It's just mangled. There are pieces missing. I'm never going to be able to repair this to where it should be repaired. I have to do something. So it's either track body work, or I'm probably going to buy this guy right here for $49 plus some shipping. I can get a complete piece that's in relatively good condition, and have a piece for the side of the bike and make it look better than this crap. So now that she's back, basically what we've got going on with this guy is I need the new Schrader valve that goes in there. We've talked about the fairing piece that we're going to buy. We are going to be doing a couple things. I need to get brake lines, so we're going to find some new brake lines for it. These are toast. We did rebuild the calipers. It's got new fork seals. Everything looks good with the brake, with the rotors, and so far so good with all of that. Got to get some new body work because I broke this yesterday. Good job, Jay. Right now I'm looking for petcocks. Got to get a fuel petcock in there, and I need a fuel cap. Well, guys, so this is the right side body panel that I had when the bike came in, and for 50 bucks on eBay, found that baby. Now the only downfall is that this pretty good looking used body work looks better than the previously used body work on this bike. So I may actually end up looking for a left side, because the left side for this guy, if I side by side these, you can see that This is the originals that I have, and they are definitely not in as clean a shape as this one I just picked up on eBay for $50. Now basically, in order to get this thing ready that allows me to actually get the thing started, I got to be able to hold fuel. So I've been kind of working on getting some parts together for the fuel tank. And the first thing that we're going to require is something to keep the fuel in it. We'll go ahead and install that here in a few minutes. I got to go get some screws first. I think it'll add a nice finished look to the tank as soon as I get it screwed down. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that today and get some new lines and everything. And then after that, I'm going to shop for a fuel petcock. I got to actually find the stock petcock because I had it. I don't know where it's at, so it must be in a box of parts up at the mom's house somewhere. We'll get on that. Well, so there you have it for now, boys and girls. Basically, until I got this fuel tank able to sit on here and hold fuel and not drain it all over the place and all that good stuff, then we're kind of sitting pretty. So that's kind of the agenda. Get the fuel tank prepped so that I can hold fuel in the thing. I need a fuel petcock so that it doesn't drain all over the garage floor. We got to fix the carbs, and then I got to do something with this airbox. The airbox that I have is in good shape, but I need an air cleaner, and I need to figure out something with the boots that go from the carbs to the airbox. I think they're pretty rotten, and definitely the ones going in from the airbox to the intakes, which actually I'm feeling down there right now. They're not too bad. They're not too hardened. So I might be in luck with a couple of those things. I'm actually not too disappointed about breaking this thing, considering it was already pretty shabby, and the bodywork that I got on eBay for so little, for $50 being that clean. I'm gonna go look around for another front piece right here. So we'll see. I'll let you know what I get, and we'll see you next time. I really appreciate all the questions on the other videos, and if you have any concerns or questions regarding this bike or any of the other bikes, please hit me up. I'm very quick usually to answer. Even if I'm at work during the day, I happen to have a little bit of time sometimes to go ahead and answer some questions. Thank you very much for watching. Thanks again for your subscriptions. If you are subscribers, thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet and you like what you see, hit the little subscribe button over here, wherever the heck I put it. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for watching my videos. And thank you so much for being such cool human beings. We'll see you next time. Be safe out there. Have a good one. I'm out of here. I got work to do. It's Sunday and it's raining. I guess I'm stuck in the garage. Good for you guys. Good for me. Good for FZ600s. Peace out. See you.